going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. I'm Kevin, and what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Here's Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets now. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Thompson, left side. On deep, drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Here's Lillard. And no good. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Smith, and there's the drive, and Smith slams it home.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Giannis with it. Now Green defending. Three-pointer, Lillard. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Here's Smith. There's the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Kuzma slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, talking about Damian Lillard, Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now, we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And that one drops. Thompson's got 5 now.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And it's blocked by Şengün. Pass to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 4. It's Kuzma penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Jay Shante comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Now that one from VanVleet.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. Houston leading by 4. Here's Tate. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Van Vliet scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Livingston, that's good.
Yeah, Lillard has a talent to move the ball. He's developed those sharp instincts.
Here's Tate. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Sims, the pass to Livingston. Lillard dishes to Green. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Tate gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Steven Adams is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Good! Giannis from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From deep, Green. Sims with the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Inside. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Tate. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound. Lopez passes to Prince. The second chance effort. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Antetokounmpo.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Green. The rebound by Prince.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Giannis. Green dishes to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez finds Green. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Jalen Green. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 8 points.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Vliet on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Nobody near Lillard. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. 20 points for Giannis.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. You're thinking about the shot.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Bucks trail by 5. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet, he's going to dunk just about anything.
Nice shot by Brooks.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kuzma.
Boy, that 3 falling for Kuzma is going to open up the rest of that offense.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Giannis. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Şengün's got his second basket of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzma. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Houston leading by 4. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A 3 off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A wide open look here for Lopez, and it's off from 3-point range. Rockets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. The shot's good from Smith.
And you must chase Smith off that 3-point line or face the consequences.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis kicks to Green. A 3-ball. Rockets with the rebound. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. To halt the run, and Lillard with a nice bucket inside. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. Jabari Smith picks one up, and he's got his first chance at the line here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Thompson gets it to go.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Rockets, advantage in 1 series.
Then you know, for Houston,
this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
The drive by Thompson. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Bucks trail by 9. Here's Lillard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
There's Green with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 11 points.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Houston on top, leading by 10. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Tari Eason is out there with Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Van Vliet into the 1. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find them.
Brooks, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Right side, Green. Latre. Rockets with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Giannis. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Eason down low. He's against Green. Here's Şengün. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Porter driving the lane.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
From deep, Trent buries the long-range jumper.
This is why you need to know where Trent Jr. is at all times. He can burn you from the corner.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson comes in for Whitmore. And it's Green in for Fred Van Vliet. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Prince wide open. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. On the wing, Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Here's Antetokounmpo. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he lays it straight in.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Smith on the wing. Lets it go with a three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Şengün with the bucket.
A work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
1:46 left to play here in the 4th. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Green.
So many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Well, Taurean Prince is strong, but he's also got big, powerful hands and pried that one away.
Green kicks to Thompson. Brooks with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lillard against Green, and the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
For 3, Smith. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And it goes down 2 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's Giannis missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Thompson from long range. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. And Green gets it to go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 9. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Jericho Sims, assisted by Pitt.
So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Green.